better than I expected. A lot of things going on here. But tonight, like I said, I'm geeking out a little. I am playing Batman Arkham Knight. It's one game that I've played. I've never beat it, and I decided since I'm streaming, I'm going to start it over and play from the beginning and see how far I get on beating it. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah. Just a heads up, I'm a huge Joker fan, so this part of the game always sucks for me. I hate doing this.
So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win.
Alright, I suppose I should get on with this.
Use your mentality. Wake up to reality.
I don't want to burn the Joker.
But each time that I do, just the thought of you
I always hate burning the Joker. It sucks. I feel like I'm burning myself. I hate that they make you do it yourself. Batman wouldn't do that. Batman wouldn't burn people.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
This is how the Batman died. Okay.
9 months ago, Joker was cremated. I pressed the button and burnt the evil bastard myself. And then, we waited. Gotham braced itself for the inevitable power struggle. But it didn't come. Crime actually fell. Deep down, I knew war was coming. I was just waiting for someone to pull the trigger.
Thanks.
No problem. Oh, thanks, honey. So, what'll it be? Your usual?
Sure.
Okay, chicken salad with no dressing.
No, you know what? Make it waffles. With a side of bacon. Don't tell my wife.
With a side of
Whatever
bacon.
you say, officer. Oh, and if you want some more coffee, just shout. Next service, waffles with bacon on the side.
Thought Batman was supposed to be tough.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer, Owens. But there's a guy smoking over there in the corner booth.
Wait here. I'll have a
Even
word.
when a cop goes in to relax and enjoy breakfast, doesn't get to relax. Gotta deal with the guy smoking.
One guy got 75,000.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Definitely fear toxic. Those of you that don't know me personally, I'm a huge Batman fan. Always been big into Batman mythos. So, playing the Arkham games have always been something that I love to do.
This demonstration used just 5 ounces of my latest toxin. Tomorrow, this will seem like child's play.
Scarecrow's always a
Gotham,
fun villain.
this is your only warning.
Evacuation bus 68. There's been 68 buses of people being evacuated. And that's not even average. Gotham is huge.
Scarecrow's threat worked. Yesterday, there were 6.3 million people in Gotham City.
Holy crap.
Today?
6.3.
Not so many.
And now it's empty.
The only people left on the streets are the sort that enjoy the chaos.
Gotham's finest.
The ones that enjoy
Scum.
the chaos.
Criminals. And worse. Not enough good people left to stop them. It took just 24 hours for us to lose control of the city. Tonight, Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
Batman. Why does everyone rely on Batman? There's other heroes in Gotham. I mean, there's Nightwing, there's Robin. So, first thing I'm off to do is to go up. I have to go to the Bat Center. It's been so long since I've played, I have to remember
What's
how
with
to
all the
play.
rain? Suddenly Penguin don't look so stupid with that umbrella. You gotta hand it to Scarecrow. He's given us the keys to the whole city.
Flying ain't so easy. What is it, Jim?
I'm just glad you made it out okay.
Oh, I know who he's
Sorry,
talking
I've
to.
got to go. Stay safe, Barbara. You still know how to make an entrance.
How's the evacuation going?
Last bus crossed the city limits an hour ago. I'm just glad my little girl got out when she did. Now the real work begins.
Any lead on Scarecrow?
We were tracking an unknown military vehicle speeding through Chinatown. It's the only lead we've had all night, but they gave us the slip. With the evacuation, I just don't have the manpower left in the city.
If you find it, tell your men not to engage. I'll deal with it.
Do you really think Scarecrow's crazy enough to detonate a chemical weapon in Gotham?
I won't let that happen, Jim.
Is
In case you need to
crazy
reach
enough?
me.
Of course he is.
It's going to be a long night.
All units, we've got a 1033 in Sector 2. Missing patrol car. Unit 247. Suspected officer down.
Hey, Batman.
I didn't even do
Every
anything, he
damn
disappears. I'm that damn good.
Oracle, I need the location of Unit 247.
Already working on it. How's my dad doing?
He's holding up.
Somehow, he always does. Okay, I'm sending through the squad car's location. Be careful. It's not looking good out there.
So, I need to go this way. Fly, Batman, fly!
This is more like it. Gotham went to sleep after Joker died. No, please. This ain't your city anymore. You should have left with the others. You brought this on yourself, trying to be a hero. Please, break his jaw. Smash his face.
They're gonna... It's the bat! God! What? Gotcha!
Take him out! Batman's good at taking him out.
Hey, Batman! Don't leave me here, please.
Where are you? Rescue officer.
You're safe.
Thanks, Batman. I thought they were gonna kill me.
Took out that statue.
The city's overrun. We don't stand a chance.
Stay here. I'll send someone to pick you up.
What are you doing?
Evening the odds.
Evening the odds.
We're done for, aren't we?
Here we go.
Oracle, I need to track that military vehicle.
A squad car has
The
picked up the
Bat
pursuit. I'm relaying its location now.
Call off your men, Jim.
Golf Oscar 5-6, this is Commissioner Gordon. I'm calling off the pursuit. It's too dangerous.
Sir, we're right here. We can take these bastards. They're getting away! What the? They just fired an RPG at us! Who the hell are these guys?
5-6, pull back now. That's an order. Let Batman deal with this.
5-6 has taken a direct hit from an RPG. They're gone, sir.
Tim, please, Batman, you've got to stop them.
Don't worry, Jim. He's
Shit.
mine.
I can catch him. I can catch him.
Suspect vehicle is in Chinatown. Batman's in pursuit.
Whoa. Where'd he go?
This is Guardian 1, tracking suspect through Gotham North. He's heading canal side at high speed. Target's moving at high speed through Chinatown.
We need to stop the vehicle and interrogate the driver.
Gotham. Suspect vehicles in Gotham North. This is Guardian 1, tracking suspect through Gotham North.
That takes care of the vehicle. I need to interrogate the driver and find out what he knows.
Oh, God. Get away from me! Oh!
interrogate him Batman style.
Where's Scarecrow?
Go to hell!
Where is he?
I got nothing to say to you, Batman.
Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body.
Okay, okay! He's working out of a penthouse in Chinatown. I swear that's all I know!
If you're lying, I'll break the other one.
The other one! Ah!
I love how you can just stand there and do a chemical analysis. There's
Oracle,
all kinds of
check the
tools.
chemical analysis I've just uploaded.
Sure. Is this what I think it is?
Scarecrow's new toxin. An uncontaminated sample.
You're not kidding. I'll prepare a full chemical breakdown on the back computer. What are you going to do?
Scarecrow's got a safe house nearby. I'm going to pay him a visit.
Let's hope this is the break we've been waiting for.
Scarecrow's safe house. I suck at driving the Batmobile.
This is the place. I should check the penthouse on the top floor.
How long do we keep her in there? Until we get the order to gas her.
Do your worst. Your boredom is killing me.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you when we're good and ready. Why do we have to wait? We can give her a dose now. Be my guest. I'll tell Scarecrow it was your idea. I was just joking. Didn't sound like a joke. What you think I wanted to do? Batman! Get around the back!
Look who it is. I can't say I'm surprised. You should really review your security. Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan.
Now to get her out.
Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, Batman, he's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman? I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber.
Scarecrow, you're always a
I
disappointment.
want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. If you try anything stupid, I'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No! No!
Nothing like a little natural immunity. What are you doing here?
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
Answer
No,
his
hello.
questions, Ivy.
Tell me.
And what if I don't want to?
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
Batman's a dick.
It started with a meeting.
What meeting?
Everyone was there. Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler, even poor Harley. Scarecrow said he had a plan. That together we could take you out, and Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea. I told him that I wasn't interested in his pathetic human games. And when I came to, I was locked up in that room. It's such a shame that his vile toxin has no effect on me. Nature always wins. Will he ever learn?
coming with me.
You only had to ask. What's wrong?
Go, go, go!
We've got the target, sir. He's cornered.
Don't move!
Are you sure it's him?
Confirmed, it's Batman.
Sir, that tank they have backing them up is unmanned.
Good.
I thought this would be tough. All it took was one tank.
Can we...
Cannon operational.
Man, it doesn't think going
Fire suppressor engaged. Batman, I've spotted 6 more unmanned tanks moving through Chinatown. They'll be there any second.
care of them. And take care of that one.
We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
Get in the back, Ivy.
I need to know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Simulation activated. Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage. Missile barrage level 1 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once.
So keep shooting things to charge up.
Missile barrage level 2 stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Harder than it was. I have to build up.
Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic test complete. Simulation complete.
Diagnostic test complete.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Come in, all units.
I think it's funny that he does this diagnostic test and all this stuff with Ivy in the back.
Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Gordon admitting the police isn't equipped to deal with what's out there. That's funny. Oh crap! What the hell did I just walk into? Out of my way! Destroy these little bitches.
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
running over people?
Good to have you here, Batman. Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
What the hell? Hold your fire! It's back!
Huh.
Kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
I think it's really odd that Ivy was so willing to go into custody.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh good, another cell. You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
Reality of the situation is this.
You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now.
In their power to make sure it stays that way. Now, you all had your chance to evacuate. You all made your choices. You have my word that each and every one of you will be commended when this is over. The work starts now. Priority 1.
Come on. Answer the phone. After what happened with Protocol 10, I wouldn't be surprised if that driver sues us. And wins. Rachel? Can you hear me? Just about. The signal's real bad.
Being on this phone is costing lives, sir. This is time I don't have. Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
The Riddler's always up
Look,
to no good.
I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch. Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
Perfect crime. The line of duty. And overall progress. So, do we want to see firefighters or go after the murder? I think I'll go after murder.
I'm going to investigate that crime scene. If there's a serial killer in town, I'll find them.
Good luck out there, Batman.
After you finish searching the docks, I want you to link up with Michaels and work your way back along the East River.
Don't worry about Ivy. That cell has her contained.
What's the flower girl got to do with Scarecrow? Is she a part of this?
I don't know. But I've got a feeling.
Yeah, I did too. Doc gave me some cream, and it cleared up in no time.
What's Rafferty's squad doing?
Never seen him up close before.
Gordon's crazy going out there.
You really think you're gonna convince him to stay? This city's his home, where he raised his family. He'd die for that.
Yep, poor bastard. He ain't gonna be able to live with himself when he finds out what he did in that diner.
He's gonna lose his badge for sure.
Owens is a good cop, lives for the job. He don't deserve this.
Hey, Batman! I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing! He's got plans for you, Batman. You and all your friends. Tonight's the night we finally break the bat.
Alright, I hear somebody talking to me, but I don't know where he's coming from.
I've never seen anything like this, man. Even Gordon looks worried. Nothing scares that guy.
It was too quiet for too long. They were planning it, biding their time.
That's all we've been hearing on the news is how great Gotham is. Gotham is cured, zero crime.
What did we all do? We lapped it up. We should have known better. Gotham's as sick as it ever was.
Batman, just want to say it's good to have you on board.
You're probably safer than all of us down here put together. But be careful, please.
This thing's had a serious upgrade. Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank. Nice.
Don't get too close. He's here. Back up.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones. Have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Emptied your city with a violent toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when Gotham...
Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
Man will be worth nothing at all.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
big as hands.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect.
Not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be looking for here. The heck is that?
A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads Ophelia.
Interesting.
The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred. The victim's name is Anthony Lunn. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Alright. And there's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. I was planning on going a little longer, but it's been a long day, so I'm gonna call it today. So I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, YouTube, here on Twitch. This video will be up in about 3 days, so everyone have a good night.